Asking me to come to this inspiring meeting, very inspiring meeting. I'm very pleased to follow my old friend Hugh Lanning. But I have one correction, Hugh. It was not the British people that signed Balfour, it was the British ruling class that signed Balfour. It's a monument to their imperialist arrogance, and it is the same ruling class that exploited their empire and exploited the working class at home. It's a class issue. It was the ruling class that signed Balfour. And I want to nail one lie. You hear the Israelis say, the Palestinians went willingly. They went willingly. Oh yes, willingly to the refugee camps, willingly to see their society destroyed, willingly to see their homes broken down. I don't think so. Let's see what Ben-Gurion said. He said in November 47, they can either be mass arrested or expelled. It is better to expel them. That's what the Israelis said about the Palestinians. Better to expel them. So don't let's hear this lie that the Palestinians went willingly. They were ethnically cleansed. And that's the phrase we must use. And next year, on the anniversary of the catastrophe and the beginning of Israel, let's use that phrase over and over again, ethnically cleansed. In the words of a great Israeli historian, Ilan Pappé, he wrote this: ethnic cleansing of Palestine is a crime against humanity that Israel has wanted to deny and cause the world to forget. Well, we won't forget it, will we? No! Just look at the map. Look at the map and see the destruction and the theft of land that has taken place. But if you stand up for the Palestinians, of course, we know you get abuse. And the abuse gets more intense. It's the usual suspects, but there's one piece of abuse I want to draw to your attention. One piece of abuse I want to call out. It's done by a famous British writer, famous British novelist, a Booker Prize winner, so held in great esteem, and his name's Howard Jacobson. And he wrote in the New York Times just recently about the Labour Party conference, and I want to quote his words exactly. There was a whiff of bloodlust arises from Brighton. A whiff of bloodlust. Now consider that. Who is lusting after whose blood, according to how this man? He's insinuating, of course, it's the Labour Party members. And I think we need to call that out because it's dangerous, it incites hatred, it's vicious abuse, and when you're considering whose books to buy, there's a name to put on the boycott. And our answer to that is to tell the truth. Tell the truth about ethnic cleansing, the truth about the theft of land, the truth about the taking of Palestinian children into Israeli prisons against the Geneva Conventions, the truth about Gaza, the hospitals that were targeted, the civilians who were wantonly killed in front of their families because they said they spoke Hebrew. Wanton destruction, wanton killings. What can we do about it? Well, the response of civil society. Support the boycott. Support the cultural and academic boycott. Don't go to concerts, events, anything that is supported by the State of Israel, because they use art and culture to show their pretty face. They have no pretty face. Also, support and strengthen the Labour leadership. This is very important. You may find that Jeremy Corbyn has to be tactical. You may find that his words aren't always as strong as we would wish. But he's in a battle within his party against the right wing, against those who are spreading these lies of anti-Semitism. And we have to support him, but we have to strengthen him. We have to demand that justice for Palestine is in the manifesto. We have to demand the recognition of the State of Israel. The end of the settlements is in the manifesto. And the recognition for international law the consequences, if we recognise international law, the consequences are the settlements have to go, and all the Palestinians have to have justice if we recognise international law. But I want to end on one quotation, because it's why we have to support the Palestinians when it comes down to it. And this is what I heard as a member of the Russell Tribunal on Gaza from 2014. A Palestinian father who saw his two sons shot dead in front of his eyes as they tried to flee to safety. This is what he said: "When I build a house, Israelis bomb it. When I try to make a living, they destroy my business. When I have a child, they kill him." Solidarity with the Palestinians. Loach. Okay.